What is going on, guys? It is Kyle or Kai Presents, and today we are going to be talking about the day 2 recap of, what day was it? Yes, Friday's tournament. So we're going to start it off here. Day 2 had a lot more, I think it had a lot more upsets, I want to say. Yeah, then screwed a lot of my bracket. And so let's get started. Well, the first game of the day was between Oklahoma State and Michigan. I was sick yesterday, so I watched this game, and this was back and forth. It was actually not 92-91, really. It was 92-88, and then they just drove down and hit a 3 at the buzzer. And Oklahoma State, they led most of the game in the second half. Michigan State would come back, and it was just a close game, but Michigan would get the win over them and play the winner of Louisville and Jacksonville State. Next game was New Mexico State Aggies against Baylor Bears. New Mexico State held their ground, leading at halftime, but Baylor just beat them by 20 in the second half. New Mexico State's a great team. They'll probably make it next year if they return a lot of their players, but Baylor, they won their first NCAA tournament game in 2 years after losing to Yale last year. So, yeah. Then the third game of the day was between Seton Hall and Arkansas. They screwed a lot of the brackets that I'm in the tournament with, and because everyone had Seton Hall winning, because Arkansas hasn't been there in a while. But Arkansas just played. Seton Hall played too, but Arkansas had more heart, and Arkansas pulled it out at the end. Arkansas won 71-77. Next game, Iona and Oregon. Everyone knew Oregon was going to win coming into this game, but Iona, at least they didn't get beat by 40 like the North Carolina game. But Oregon would win 93-77 without one of their best players. Now, Jacksonville State against Louisville. This was a good game for a 2 and 15 seed. Louisville, they played all right, didn't play up to their potential, but they're going to have to play like that on Sunday against Michigan, but they would win 78-63. Okay, next game. Next game, USC and SMU. USC was down 10 at halftime, came back and took the lead in the second half by 1 when it was 66-65. SMU drove, and they kind of tipped it and hit off the front of the rim, and SMU would lose off that. And USC, an 11 seed who wins the first 4 game over Providence when you're down by 15 at halftime. And this time they're down 8 at halftime, and they came back. So 2 comebacks, and now they're in the second round, winning two games. This is a blowout. Huge blowout. North Carolina kills Texas Southern. Everyone knew that was going to happen, but not this bad. Beat them by 39. So North Carolina, the 1 seed, will move on to play Arkansas. Rhode Island, Creighton. This was a good game. It was closer than it looks, as Creighton played all right. They came back and took the lead in the second half, but then Rhode Island took it again when they went on a run, and they would end up with the victory. The 11 seed beats the 6 seed by 12. Next game was UC Davis against Kansas, and Kansas just murdered them too by 38. So that's all I'm going to say. Kansas moves on. Next game, Wichita State and Dayton. This was a good game. Wichita State, they just pulled away at the end. Dayton had them. They just peeled away at the end to get the victory, and they would win 64-58 on that one. Down to the last 6. Game 10. Game 11. Troy Trojans against Duke Blue Devils. Duke played their game. They would win with Grayson Allen having a good game and Tatum having a good game. So they would win at 87-65. Now they will play winner of South Carolina and Marquette. Kansas and Cincinnati. Cincinnati wins 75-61. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. I don't know how, but Miami was leading 15-3. Michigan went on a 38-14 run. 38-14 run. and they just slammed them. Michigan State would win 78-58 on a big blowout as the 9 seed defeats the 8 seed. Now South Carolina Marquette. This game at one point was 69-71 lead for South Carolina. They went on a 22-4 run to win the game. Wow. Okay, this game, 10-point game most of the game. Lonzo Ball, everyone know who that is. Amazing. Lonzo Ball, his name is Lonzo Ball, and he's amazing. They would win, beat the Kent State Golden Flashes by 17 and end their season. Northern Kentucky in Kentucky. Says they were up by 19 at one point, and then Northern Kentucky comes back and loses by 9, though. That's fine. When you're a 15 seed, you're playing a team that's way better than you. Lose by single digits. That's all that matters. But that's going to be day 2, the wrap-up of the NCAA tournament, day 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. Day 3 is tomorrow on March 19th, and that should be a good one, too. But hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe and share with your friends for more. So, see you later.